Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for April 18th, 19th, 20th, and 21st. Now that is Monday through Thursday. I will be using my Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main readings. I will pull one from my Guardian Angel cards, and I will pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, that is when we go to the main readings. This is just the introduction. The introduction, I am just going to use my Waite Rider tarot cards. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself up to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message. Whatever it is, whatever comes through. Now, this is that really good time that you might want to take a moment to go down and like, share, subscribe, and click on the bell for notifications. I do think that I get a little bit, my channel is not necessarily promoted with YouTube. I don't know if that is because it's too positive of a message. I'm not sure. But I know that no matter what is going on in the world, we do need to live our lives. And one of the things that I am very much a proponent of is to live without fear. Fear is what I consider the tool of the devil. It tries to keep us from reaching our maximum potential. It tries to keep us from, developing, going from that three-dimensional energy being into that fourth and fifth dimensional energy being. We are, the people that watch, I feel, are very much of the light, and we need to support each other, okay? You might want to look up star seeds. You might want to look up light workers, things, those, on the internet to find out more about that. Now, we've been having, all of our planets have been direct. There have been a ton of solar storms. And I have been forwarding some, articles, memes from other people who watch that on my Facebook and Instagram. So if you are following me, you might want to take a look at that. But there's a lot of energy going on. And then we're still going to be in the aftermath of that Libra full moon. And the Libra full moon is, Libra season when it was back, September, October. It was not necessarily an easy season to be around or to be in, especially for Libras. And I do feel like the Libra full moon does want to try to create balance. However, it might have to kick some butt in order to do that. So just be aware of that. We do go into Taurus season. And that will be on the 19th, so that would be Tuesday at 10:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you can adjust that according to your time zone. And that in itself, there will be some movement there. We still, Tauruses very much go after what they want. And so that's going to be very, very positive. They can be very bullish. The energy can be very bullish. And I get this, like it takes no prisoner type of energy. So, I will, again, this is the introduction. I will post the timestamp for when you can start your readings. And of course your readings, rising, ascending, moon, Venus, Mars, Mercury, all of those good planets. And those are from your natal chart. And it's very easy to find your natal chart on the internet. Look up, how to see my natal chart. Okay, we've got a couple of cards that are actually falling out. These were falling out, but I had to push them a little bit. So let's see what we have here. Just a general overview of what's going on in the universe or in the, in the world in itself. So we have a major arcana. Now, anything that's reversed, I look at as stronger energy. So we have a major arcana. We have the High Priestess. And I'm knocking my camera around. Hope it doesn't break, because it's holding up with super glue. Anyway, we have a 2. 2 are choices. 2 is the second step of the journey. This is really digging deep. This is really going into places that we don't necessarily want to go into. This is, looking at our spirituality. I'm really getting this really digging deep energy. This is, and again, this is looking into those dark spots. This is looking into the dark areas that we have really not wanted to address. Now, it doesn't have to be our own dark spots. It could be the world's dark spots, the universe dark spots, the dark energies, as I like to call them. But it's really, I really feel like the High Priestess is having us dig deep. Now, it's also, the High Priestess is, connecting with higher power, the source energy. This is, again, I'm getting very much digging deep. So whatever this is, that Saturn in Aquarius does have, the reality versus illusion energy to it. We do have also, right now, we do have these planets. We have Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn all in alignment right now, and they will stay that way for a little bit of time. And I think that the moon joins them, but not quite yet, in this alignment. So again, even though these planets are going direct, they have been getting very, very close to each other. We've been having a lot of solar storms. There's a lot of energies in the universe that are affecting us to major extent, to a major extent. But the High Priestess is saying, dig deep. Look into those places that are dark. Look into those places. And again, light workers, spread your light, shine your light. This is why I'm always saying stay shining, okay? But the High Priestess, we have that too again. And we do have the moon down there. Okay, let's go on and see what else we might have. Okay, again reversed. So we have the Seven of Cups. 7 is a divine number. Divine number, basically, to me, it's a perfect number. It's the, divine intervention, divine interference. A lot of times I like it as the divine umbrella. It shields us from ourselves. Cup energy is our water energy. It is our Cancer, our Pisces, our Scorpio energy, fluid, emotional. Something's going to be going on with Scorpio going forward. Can't quite say what that is just yet, but I remember that there's something, something connected. The Scorpio is going to kind of rear its head a little bit, rear its energy. The Seven of Cups is choices. So there are some choices. Is it the choices to look into the dark energies? And I'm not saying to practice the dark energies. I'm just saying that the High Priestess to me is really discovering discovering what these energies are all about, or as much as we can tolerate and handle. The Seven of Cups, again, is about choices. And then with the choices, what do you do with the information? That many of you know that, I was in healthcare. Well, I'm still in healthcare, but I'm an energy worker now. But and it was always when people would say, well, should I have this test? The question really is, what are you going to do with the information? What plans are you going to make? What are you going to change with the information? Sometimes it's kind of like, if you do whatever you're going to do, there will be more that you have to then do. Remember, choices with the number 2, choices. Where am I going? I also too, again, I mentioned about this is the second step. We have the Fool, we have the Magician, the first step of the journey, and then we have the second. And, normally that's not something I normally say, but it just kind of like, this is our next step. We have another step before things are revealed. There's some revealing here. Again, what are our choices and what are we going to do with the information? Okay, let's see what this last card is. We have Justice. Now, I will tell you, Justice has been coming up a lot in my personal readings. So we have an 11 here. So we have the 1-1 energy. Again, that's new beginnings, new start. We can add it together. It becomes a 2. Choices. What are we going to do with the information? Now, Justice, a lot of times people, will say justice is blind. Just the facts, ma'am. What are we going, again, what are we doing with the information? Justice is not just about the facts. It's more than that. This is divine justice. This is not justice as per what humankind's energy demands of it. Again, this is divine justice, and divine justice is not just the what are the facts, but why. What is the why about this? I mean, it could be, we know that harming someone is wrong, but if you are harming someone to protect someone, is that then wrong? So there is interesting energy with this, but I do get some divine justice coming. Again, it's not, that could be part of karma also. So karma, we are not necessarily in Mercury retrograde, and we're not even in the shadow yet, but what is this, April? So in May, that will be going on. So there is some really big divine energy going on. Choices. Do we choose? And then what do we do with the information that we choose? So that's the universe is just really, there's a lot of uncovering going on this week. We do also have, this is, there are a lot of holy days this week also. So, we have a lot of divine energy going on. No matter who or what you follow, who you believe in, there is a lot of divine source energy going on. I am now going to do something. I'm just going to pick one card. Okay, or I'll let it jump out, which it just did. It was sideways. We have the three. We have the Three of Swords. Swords energy is our Aquarius. Remember, Saturn's in Aquarius. That's part of that planetary alignment. We also have, it's Gemini. Mercury will be going into Gemini the end of this month, I believe. We also have Libra full moon. So this is, our thought processes, making our plans, hearing news. Now, we also have a 3 here. Now, 3, lot of power in 3. So, you say something, you do something, you put out to the universe something in 3s. There's a lot of power with that. There's also celebration. There's also creativity. Now, a lot of people don't like this because this has pain. There's pain related to this. There's hardship related to this. The reason that I do like this card is, even though the pain is there, and you can see that the swords are in the heart, but the heart's not a bloody mess. And if you know anything about anatomy, if you're putting 3 swords in the heart, it would be a bloody mess. Also, too, it does feel like, it does look like the rain clouds are behind it. So there's a lot of, there's a couple of things going on. I'm getting is, one is, healing hurts. I always say that. Ask anyone who goes to physical therapy. Healing does hurt. It hurts to get better. The other thing is that the storm is really behind us, or behind the heart. But there is still some of those gray clouds. There is still some of those hard times. So it's not that the healing has been completed, but the 3 of Hearts does say does encourage us to move forward, to move past. Will we carry the pain with us? Well, until those swords are able to be removed, and that would have to be through, again, some divine energy. Yeah, we carry the pain with us, but this is healing. There is healing, and it's moving away from the hardship. Okay? So interesting stuff going on. I really get the dig deep. We're going to be, there's going to be darkness. Darkness will be there to be exposed. Darkness will be exposed if we choose to look at it, if we choose to bring our light to it. We do have those choices, divine justice. A lot of things can pass. However, the pain will go with us for a little bit longer, but it does, again, it is, what do we hold on to? What do we release? So there's a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of stuff for this week. We will see. Please comment. Let me know, what you think, how you see the world going on around you. I will, again, put the intro, the number to bypass this. I hope you watch this at least one time. Okay, remember, again, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. It does help, and my views do need to pop a little bit more, so I really appreciate you all. And I really appreciate all of the people who have watched, and I get thousands of people watching, and you people are just wonderful. I really appreciate you all. I pray for you all, and just know that you're in my heart. And let's start the readings now. And hello to my Sagittarius. Well, we are going from Aries into Taurus. Will that ground you a little bit? Will that just help you to run faster? I think it's going to push you forward more so into new adventures. Anyway, let's see what we have for my Sages. Come on, one more time, my Sagittariuses. Here we are. Okay, the first and the third one are reversed. Strong stuff. First card. Seven of Michael, seven of air, seven of swords energy. Seven, we know that's the divine number, divine umbrella. Michael, air energy is, of course, Aquarius. We've got Saturn. That's planetary alignment right now. We also have Libra from that full moon, and we also have Gemini energy later on in the month. Okay, so this is thought processes, hearing news. I feel like there's news coming for you that's going to make some changes, okay? This is talking about there's a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. The review all the details is what's really popping for me with this. So it's kind of like you're going to learn more. You're going to hear more. There's more out there. You're not, you haven't really been given the full picture, the full story. It's like you've been working with not all the tools necessary. So I do feel like you're going to be getting some more information, some more tools, some more, there might be some more instructions, some more rules. It's kind of like you were put into, you're put in a room with a bunch of pieces or whatever, and you're told to create something wonderful from it. And then you're like, well, I don't even know what to do with it. I don't have the information. And then like later on that day, they say, oh, here's the manual. Here's the manual. So I feel like there's more information coming. Like, you've been working at a deficit, and now you've been actually holding your own. That's really remarkable because, when I feel like you're not giving all your tools, I also feel like there's less sneaky snake around that's trying to not give you all your tools, that maybe wants to undermine you a little bit. But I feel like that seven energy does have that divine umbrella, and I feel like, the tools will be coming. Your tools will be coming. Okay, next card is the Lovers. We have a 6. 6, number of man. It's the energies you put into something. Archangel Raphael. Raphael is the angel of healing, the angel of good health. Now, so there could be a relationship. The Lovers could be about a relationship. It could be about whatever this is. It's like now the tools are coming, to help you with whatever this relationship. Now, the relationship could be your work, job, career. It could be personal. It could be intimate. It could be something with your family, too. But I feel like you haven't been given all the information. It could be about a relationship. There is going to be some healing energy with this relationship also. But let's go on a little bit more. Make choices from your heart. Deeply emotional commitment. The power of love. Next card reversed. The King of Gabriel. Okay, so whatever this is, again, I feel like you were given only just part of the information, and you were told to make some choices. You were told to make some decisions. And it's like, well, it's really hard to when I don't have all the information. And it could be too. It could be even a lover that is withholding information from you. I kind of get a connection with these two, okay? And the 7 of Michael is really, to me, right now, withholding information in the Lovers. So somebody in the relationship is withholding information from you. The King of Gabriel comes, though. The King of Gabriel comes up, and that, remember, court cards have dual energies. So we have kings have the underlying of air. But Gabriel is your energy. It is also Leo and Leo and Aries energy. We're flipping from Aries into Taurus. The King of Gabriel is finding out the information. The King of Gabriel is seeing everything. It's kind of like all of a sudden you have that aha moment. You have that, oh my gosh, again, I've been working at a deficit. I have been, And when I say working, it could be your job, but it also could be working on whatever this relationship is. I've been at a deficit. I haven't had all the information. People, so does that mean, have they been lying through omission? It could be. Did they not have the information? It could be. So, but I do feel that there was intent. I do feel that there was intent here. But the King of Gabriel steps back and sees everything. Now, doesn't necessarily worry about the whys and what fors about any of it. It's just, this is what's going on. I now have the information I need. Generous, inspirational, dramatic, and driven. Keep your eyes on the big picture. So also, too, whatever this information is, if you want the relationship to continue, you may not want to, to stir up the pot. But again, it's keep your eyes on the big picture. What is it that you want from the relationship? Okay. Driven. Okay, keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. There is a heartfelt energy here. There is a, hey, if we want to make this work, we've got to work together. What is the big picture? What is the big picture? And again, it's like, if we want to make this work, we have to work together. I have to be honest. You have to be honest. So there does show that honesty does come. Again, it is that you're given the information. It's just you're not given the information right away. But you do get it. You do get it. So what's being withheld is that through omission? Is that sometimes people hold things back because they think that they're protecting another. And sometimes that's true. Remember to go back to the introduction when I talk about justice. Let's see now. Guardian angels. What do we have? This one is reversed. A new beginning. This is also the Fool. This is also innocence. This is also faith. This is also trust. So zero energy is source energy, God energy, higher power energy. You're at the beginning of a wonderful journey. There's no need to have any fear as guardian angels walk beside you every step of the way. You have unique gifts to offer the world if you'll just free yourself from that which holds you back. New opportunities will present themselves if you truly believe. That's beautiful energy there. Beautiful stuff there. Again, the Fool, people might think that person's the Fool, but the Fool is actually so much wiser than those that naysay. Okay? The Fool has faith. The Fool believes. The Fool believes that, she has been put on the path. Okay? It's also a rebirth. It's also being, it's also just, stepping out on faith. However you want to put that. The Fool starts their journey. Okay, let's go on and see what crystal or energy would be helpful for my Sagittariuses. Green, adventuring. Good luck, prosperity, new opportunities, heart healing. I do like that. I like that a lot for you. Okay, my Sagittariuses. Interesting stuff here. I like it. Please take a moment. I hope you liked it too. And thank you so much, my Sagittarius, for all of your wonderful support. We do need to bring those views up a little bit, so if you could share a little. As I always say, though, please take a moment to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. As always, my Sagittariuses, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.